Hello everybody, I wanted to shoot a quick video to show you how to do your Craigslist post. I know I train most people up front on this, but it's easy to forget how to do it, and I wanted to make sure that everyone knew. So if you go to Listing Booster and log in, like I am logged in as Jim and Yvette right now, it'll take you to your dashboard. Now your dashboard is where you're going to start everything out, and you're going to go to View Listings. You can do it in a couple areas. You can do it right here with the View and Edit Listings button, or you can click on the tab up here. I'm just going to click on the tab at the top of the screen. Here you will see all of your listings that are currently active. If they're pink, they're probably pending or they're no longer active. So let's find one right here. Okay, we're going to do 213 Main Street in Caledonia. If you notice, up here is the text code column. And you have to have a text code in here. If you do not have a text code located in here, you can go over here and click this button, the text code button. It's going to bring you to a new screen. You're going to click Suggest a Number. Now, if you have sign writers with you, you're going to want to select the sign writer that's available underneath here. If not, select a code that's designed for you and just add it to the listing. Then you would save the key code. However, I'm going to go back to my listings because there already is a text code on here. So, how do we make a Craigslist post? Well, first we're going to start out by picking the listing that has a text code already embedded, and we see underneath the address there's this button that says Craigslist. So we're going to click on that. It's going to take you to a separate screen. Now this screen, it says at the top there's a button, Copy Source and Download Photo. If you click this button, it is not only copying the text here, but it's also copying some code and some data from the MLS. So we're going to click this button. Now here you will see that the source code has been copied to your clipboard and is ready to paste. So it's already copied, just like when you copy and paste something from one document to the next. It's actually on your clipboard, so when we actually get to Craigslist, you can just paste it. Once I click OK, a photo is going to be generated. And if you look at the bottom of your screen, depending if you have a Mac or a PC, this photo has been created. Now you see it has the text code that was on there already embedded in the photo. We're going to save this photo, and you only have to do this one time. Even though every time you click that button, it will generate a new photo, we don't have to save it every time once we save it the first time. So let me save this to my desktop really quick. Alright, so now that photo is saved. No, I don't really even need that anymore. Honestly, I don't need this page anymore because I already copied the source code, but you can leave it up just in case. Now, I always have a second tab opened up to Craigslist already. Now, make sure you create a Craigslist account. I already have one in here, so you can see right here. If you don't have a Craigslist account, make sure you create one and you're logged in as that. And make sure that you're posting within the city that the property is more likely to be identified with. So this one's going to be, let's just say, Grand Rapids. Now we go to Post Classifieds, and this is going to be housing offered. It's also going to be real estate by broker, and we're going to agree to the terms and conditions. Now it brings me to this page. Now, if you remember, we clicked on the button from this screen and copied that source code. We're going to go to the body of this this post, and we're going to paste that information, sorry. Now, most people do this and they look at this and they go, well, that can't be right. That's not how I want it to look. Look at all that code and all those different symbols, and I don't want the client to see this. The client will not see this information that you see right here, right now. What this information does, it makes it extremely easy to fill out everything on this screen. Let's start with the square footage. We just have to look up here, 1621. We have the price at about $125,000. It automatically defaults to today, but let's say you were making a post and you didn't want it to be available just yet. You could change the date, but let's just do it for today. We have a 2-bedroom one bath. And if you're wondering where I'm getting this information, I'm just looking back up here every time, so that I don't have to flip to another screen or have a listing card printed out or anything like that. We're going to want to make sure this is listed as a house, and if you did have any open house dates, you could put them in there if you would like. Laundry, parking, most of the time in our market, this is irrelevant. It's going to be mostly for rentals and apartments. So down here, we have the option of putting in an address so that it can show it on the map. If you notice right here, street address for map, the address is right there. So we are just going to copy that and post it on the first line. Now, all the bottom parts filled out. And see how fast that was done. Now, if you go up here, the posting title, you'll see right here, title ideas. Now, I know this doesn't look like much, but we're going to actually copy this from the and sign all the way to the 7, excluding the semicolon. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put it up here. What is that doing? That one is creating some symbols so that when we make our post, that there's going to be some symbols. Sorry about that. There's going to be some symbols on there that'll make the listing stick out a little bit more when people are searching. Now, let's say beautiful Caledonia home. Now, I always encourage people to post about 3 times a week. Do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do it between 9 and 11 a.m. And you're going to have to create a new post every time. When you do create a new post every time, just change these words. We don't want to have the exact same post or the exact same title up there, so just change this up a little bit each time. Then we're going to put in our postal code, and then again, we just have to look right down there, 49316. And I am actually not going to post this, but I'm just going to do it really quick. You're going to want to put your information up here. And then you're pretty much done with this page. You can click these buttons if you want. I don't do it because ultimately I want them to text me. Click continue. We go on to the next page. This is just verifying that the map is accurate where you want the property to be located. If you find that the Google Maps is not accurate, you can, I believe, drag and relocate this wherever you would like. If the house is actually over here or something like that. So most of the time, I just click continue, go on to the next one. Now this is where we add images. And now if you remember, we saved that picture. And what I would do is I would put your pictures in a picture folder, create a listing booster, which I believe I have one. A listing booster photo, just so that you know where they are every time and you're not searching for this photo after you saved it. But mine, I just did it to desktop so I could do this really quick. Bring that open. Wait for it to upload. If you notice this red bar, it has to go all the way and the picture will pop up down here. That's when you know it's fully downloaded. Craigslist will let you know if you click continue or done with images before that's uploaded anyways. So I know they allow you to have 24 pictures, but we do not want 24 pictures. The reason being is we do not want the client or the potential buyer to make up their mind on this property and move on to the next one just because one picture does not appeal their interest. So we're going to have an appealing picture as the first picture and have them text for more information so that they can get a full website, single property website with all the pictures and photos on there for them. Also at the same time, it allows us the opportunity to make sure that that we can contact them and make sure that they get the full service that they want. Now we're done with images. And this is what your post will be like. And if you notice that code that we put up there, it created this little sun and this little house. Just makes it stand out a little bit more. Has all the information, and this is what your post actually looks like. You know, a brief description, it's pulling it from the MLS. You're going to have a List Hub account if you want this to automatically pull. And it has a little map and everything. So from there, you just click publish. That's it. Now this is something you're going to want to do every 2 days. The reason being is because it's going to get buried in other posts, and the likelihood of somebody scrolling through more than 2 days worth of posts is slim. So we're going to want to repost this several times. So hopefully this helped you out in showing you how to do this in case you forgot, or if I wasn't able to show you in the first place, and so that you can make several Craigslist posts and increase your buyer leads. Thank you and have a good day.